Sorry for the wait this morning. There's zombies at my gate trying to get through the gate. It's probably not nice to call them zombies. The lovely people of Idabel, Oklahoma are lining up outside of the gate at our fob this morning to receive free turkeys. Compliments of Tyson. And that's supposed to start at 8 a.m. Central Time. And they've been here since about 5:30 this morning. And the Sheriff's Department and the Choctaw Nation, bless their little hearts, aren't doing traffic control. So, we're gonna do the brief. Not my monkeys, not my circus. You hear shots fired, understand I'm running towards the truck to get some hardware. Bear Independent Brief. 16 November 22. You're on the grapple of a Kubota 95 skid steer right now, in case you were wondering. Look at you. Look at you. You're doing great. You're doing great. What up, MechMaster? The Ukrainian president's office has called the situation critical after at least 85 Russian missiles hailed down on Ukraine. The attacks damaged about 15 energy facilities, which subsequently left roughly 7 million homes without electric power. This not only comes shortly after an embarrassing withdrawal from Ukraine's city of Kherson, but also as a G20 summit is taking place in Bali, Indonesia. Bali, Indonesia. You know where it's not? Anchorage, Alaska. You know where it's not? Southside Chicago, right? Bali, Indonesia. It's in Bali. Yes, let's get together and discuss the war in Ukraine. In Bali. Yeah. Global elites, anybody? At the meeting, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. At the meeting, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky accused Russia of attempting to, quote, turn the cold into a weapon, end quote, and had noted that Russia had already destroyed 40% of Ukraine's energy infrastructure prior to the latest missile strikes. Yeah, turn cold into a weapon. The Russians have what they call General Winter. Yeah. What's up, Ian McPhee? Shalom, brother. Yeah, General Winter. Champ du Soleil. Good morning. What that means is it gets cold there. Of course they're weaponizing the cold. That's what they do there. You weaponize the cold. It's strategy, bro. So, just bullshit talking points from Zelensky. Ukrainian Energy Minister Herman Halushenko called the strikes, quote, another attempt at terrorist revenge. Well, terrorism, by definition, is the use of violence for political gain. So, yeah, no, maybe, yeah. We're all terrorists to, my toddler, when they throw a temper tantrum, is engaging in terrorism, right? The use of violence for political gain. So Herman Halushenko called the strikes another attempt at terrorist revenge that were, quote, trying to cause maximum damage to our energy system on the eve of winter, end quote. Yeah, exactly, because it's the most bang for your buck. Of course that's what you would do. He called the attack the most massive assault on the power facilities yet. The G20 summit in Bali, working real hard to protect the world from global, CO2 emissions, clearly by let's all fly our private jets to Bali. Which, by the way, you see, I think it was the UN, United Nations, recently released a report that said it is literally impossible for the world, 195 countries, 194 out of 195 countries, it is literally impossible for them to implement enough green energy to meet their carbon emission reduction goals. So, how can a missile fly backwards? Who cares? It's war. The Ukrainians did it. Okay, cool. We're talking about what the talking points are. You guys are welcome to speculate in the comments all you want. It doesn't really matter, is the point. It doesn't really matter. By the way, FTX, here's how you get thrown off of YouTube. FTX crypto exchange, what were they doing? They were funding Democratic candidates in the United States of America. Where were they getting their funding from? Ukraine. Where was Ukraine getting its funding from? United States taxpayer. Oh, so Democrats are literally laundering money in Ukraine for political gain? Titanium legs laundering money. Huh, how interesting. And then the missiles flew backwards. Yeah, it's a proxy war, dude. Welcome to life. Tell him, Bob, it's a proxy war.
It's a proxy.
It's a proxy war. Get over here and tell him.
Always has been.
Oh
my God. Let's launder
it's a proxy
money
war.
through FTX.
Right. Ted Cruz is in FTX as well, right? Yeah.
No.
Listen, his dad killed JFK, though.
He's a Republican. He would never do that. He's on the good side.
And the brief took a shit. Whatever. The G20 summit is expected to result in a statement on Ukraine, and most countries in attendance strongly condemn Russia's invasion. So far, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has tried to depict the war as a conflict, quote, unleashed by the West, end quote. Multiple countries have condemned Russia's actions and called for peace, and Ukrainian's President Volodymyr Zelensky listed the measures that would be required for the war to end. James Cleverly, UK Foreign Secretary, tweeted, quote, the callous targeting of Ukrainian cities with more sickening missile attacks today shows only Putin's weakness. Putin is losing on the battlefield and, as we saw today at the G20, diplomatically too. Hashtag Putin must fail. End quote. At least we've got our own hashtag now for solidarity, right? Sousen, the most passive-aggressive proxy war, right? It can't be so aggressive. Oh. I told you. That's how you get your stream pulled from YouTube. There we go. Are we back? Can you see me?
Did they get you?
Hey, come here for a minute. Are we back? All right. Good. We're going to plow through this real quick, and then the director of operations from Refuge Medical is going to tell you guys some stuff so that I don't have to be the dancing bear.
Cool.
Something else also occurred before this attack took place. At the UN General Assembly, a resolution was passed demanding Russia to pay reparations to Ukraine, saying that Russia, quote, must bear the legal consequences of all its internationally wrongful acts, including making reparation for the injury, including any damage caused by such acts, end quote. In truth, a UN resolution is only symbolic. Say it again. Proxy war. Good morning, Michael the Screech Owl. A UN resolution is only symbolic as there is no real way to actually enforce it. But reparations were paid by multiple countries after World War II. Still, Russian spokesperson Dmitry Peskov accused the West of trying to formalize robbery, and the Kremlin has stated concern that the West would attempt to use reparations as a cause to seize its international reserves, saying that it would work to prevent this. Jay Whip, good morning, brother. In other words, it's a proxy war. That's a brief for today. If you're on Patreon, you got the links in the written brief and literally a video called The Meaning of Life this morning.
I watched it. It was super good.
Was it? Can we fist bump about it?
Super good.
Thanks, bro.
I watched it this morning.
The Meaning of Life. I don't know how do I do life? The Meaning of Life this morning. It's little. We only touch on little tiny subjects on Patreon, right? Like, what kind of beans should I plant? F that. The Meaning of Life. So that's on Patreon this morning. We got to do a turkey distribution, and then we've got 2 different job sites we got to hit today with our saw crews and heavy equipment. And Refuge Medical has been doing some things lately, so bug out Bob. Talk to the people.
Hey, people. Good job on the brief, bro. Way to brief us on the current events. Wait, it's a proxy war? It always has been. I like, you know that astronaut meme? That he's like, shoot, it always has been. So what's up, guys? Bob, Director of Operations for Refuge Medical. That's where I work, right?
Yes. Today you work. Today you're at Grindstone.
Yeah, today I'm on Grindstone stuff. So we're doing this thing all month where we're doing 20% off a certain item every single day, right? Now, we talked about it. It's not the most profitable thing, but we want to kind of just build up for the end of the year and get you guys all the stuff you need before, you know, the proxy war turns into actual war here.
Are we roboting?
We're
right
roboting.
now?
Sorry. So today we're doing 20% off all of our bags.
What's that? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
It's what you were.
I don't know. I'm on camera.
So Bear Fac.
So the Bear Fac, the Bear Min, and the Adventure Bag. So if you ever wanted to like run a different color for a different kit, but you didn't want to buy a whole new Bear Fac or something like that, now's the perfect time. You got 20% off of bags. The Adventure Bag.
Or if you have all your own medical stuff
and you just want to fill
an American-made bag to put it in.
Right. So American-made, American manufactured. It's the real deal. All the kids are raving about it. The Adventure Bag I use personally for a whole bunch of crap. You can fit mags in there, you can fit radios in there, water in there. It's kind of just a good, I'm gonna grab something and go throw it in the truck bag, and we have it in a bunch of different colors. So I recommend definitely grabbing an Adventure Bag because it's 20% off today. It's American made. I know the people that freaking make them. It's no big deal.
By the way, there's 22% in that bag.
Yeah, so
and it's 20% off.
I don't mean to brag. We are making 2%.
You're welcome.
You know, slight brag. We know how to business around here. We're very capitalist.
Let's make $100 and keep 2 of them.
Yeah, no big deal.
We're super good at this.
But it's only for today. So, but we want you guys to have American-made stuff because we freaking care about it. So, you guys are awesome. Support Refuge Medical because we're out here. We're literally donating our labor to Grindstone Ministries right now to make sure that they have the proper people here that are trained. And then if you haven't seen, we have new dates up for Refuge training, which is super duper sick. The 2023 calendar is starting to launch. It's going to continue to launch, but go check out the website because you will absolutely need medical training with the way that the freaking world is going right now. It's bonkers.
Not only that, R4.
Oh, dude.
Responder 4.
Dude, it's happening.
Responder 4 is in the prototype stage right now. Prerequisite for Responder 4, which is a 24-hour continuous scenario.
Dude, it's hardcore.
Civilian TAC Med. You have to have taken Responder 3
Yep.
in order to be invited to Responder 4.
Yeah.
There's no like, hey, I want to sign up for it. No, you have to be invited. There will be, I think, 3 of them in 2023.
Yeah. And I think 3 will be pressing it too.
Yeah.
R4 is going to be crazy, right? And it's literally 24 hours, overnight course, TAC Med in the dark with instructors teaching you how to not die. Super duper sick.
Yeah. The instructor to student ratio is going to exceed 1-to-1.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
There's
going to be a lot of red shirts.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Might be some faces you recognize there as well.
Yeah, maybe. We don't know though.
Why does that gorilla chief look so familiar?
All right. So yeah, I have to go help the local PD facilitate turkey stuff. But you guys are awesome, and
gobble gobble.
Thank you for your continued support of Refuge Medical. You guys are, as the kids say, the cat's pajamas, and I love you, Bear Nation. You're just rock and roll.
Hold on, before you go. Is that 2 phones I see again?
No,
now?
it's not.
It's not?
That's the same phone twice. It's an optical illusion. I may have lost my work phone, and he may have yelled at me, rightfully so, and I may have facilitated another work phone, and I'm asking forgiveness, not permission. Don't kill me on the internet.
Thanks, Bob.
Bye, Bear Nation.
Anyway, we appreciate y'all. Grindstone, you guys are so cool. You raised $50,000 in 2.5 days for a single mom to get a new house. I love y'all. You're incredible. Couldn't do it without you. If you've been, by the way, please watch the Idabel, Oklahoma tornado videos. It pisses me off that a dumb video about a dumb gun gets 300,000 views, but a video about tornadoes and putting people's life back together gets 3,000 views. Please watch those. Please. Yeah. So, just remember us, man. Remember us. Caleb House, we're in the process of extracting a 6-year-old right now who's being raped, and so keep that in prayer. And we got denied one of our grants that we applied for to build Caleb House. So keep that in prayer. And, you know, it's all in the Father's timing. It's all in the Father's hands. We're just here trying to do what he tells us to do, and we couldn't do it without you. So with that, we're going to go get busy on some turkey lurks. Y'all have a blessed day. Bear out. Shalom.